In 1866, the United States Congress passed legislation creating 4 all-African American Army units: the 9th and 10th Cavalry, and the 24th and 25th Infantry Regiments. These segregated troops served in the American West and would go on to play major roles in the Spanish-American War, both World Wars, and the Korean War. These are the stories of the Army's first black regulars, stories built on the legacy of the Buffalo Soldiers. An artist, scholar, and soldier, Anna Russell Jones elevated all the fields in which she worked. While studying textile design at the Philadelphia School of Design for Women on a 4-year scholarship, Jones recalls being the only African-American student in her program.
When visitors came to see us working, they peeked in the door. They said, "Who is that over there?" And whoever was escorting the person said, "Oh, she's just a Filipina. Oh, she was just a Japanese or Chinese." And they laughed. They knew what it was. I was the only Negro around.
An artist of recognizable talent, Jones graduates with several awards and goes on to work as a carpet designer for 4 years. Realizing her need to work independently, she establishes her own design business, selling carpet and wallpaper across North America, a rare accomplishment for an African-American woman in the 1930s. In December 1942, Jones volunteers for the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, making her an original member and one of the first African-American women to join. She is stationed at Fort Huachuca, Arizona, as part of the 32nd Auxiliary Unit.
So I was assigned to Captain Nelson, and I was assigned in art. I said, because art, you can't please everybody. And if I please you, then the other person have to be pleased because you are pleased.
Jones stays busy in the post-printing shop, creating maps, posters, and graphics for military publications. The workload becomes too much to handle on her own, and she takes initiative to train the shop staff in graphic arts in order to increase their output. Her service is not limited to the post-print shop. Jones memorializes the Buffalo Soldiers who served at Fort Huachuca by doing a series of bas-relief paintings for each of the 4 regiments. Her Ready and Forward 10th Cavalry Regiment crest is on display at the Fort Huachuca Museum today. In her 3 years of service, Jones earns the rank of sergeant and is awarded the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps Service Medal, American Campaign Medal, World War II Victory Medal, and the Good Conduct Medal for her military service. Returning to civilian life with no plans of slowing down, Jones uses her GI Bill benefits to complete her postgraduate work in textiles at the now Moore College of Art and Design. Afterwards, she studies medical illustrations at Howard University College of Medicine in Washington, D.C., never willing to stop learning. In 1986, Jones receives the Honor of Excellence Award from the now African American Museum in Philadelphia. And a year later, she is awarded an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree from Moore College of Art and Design.
Anything you want is in your possession to get, but you have to pay a price for it. And you know within your heart the price you have to pay.
Anna Russell Jones was an African-American woman of many firsts, who challenged society's racial and gender norms. Her dedication to art, service, education, African-American history, and civil rights continues to be admired and celebrated, making her life itself a true work of art.